Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Ryan. I'm a full-time reseller on sites like eBay and Poshmark. Today was Dollar Day at my local Goodwills. I hit up about 3 Goodwills today because I still have plenty of inventory, but I gave myself kind of a challenge that I only wanted to spend $100. Tax time is coming up and I know I'm gonna have to pay a good amount. And you know what? Dollar Day items can be hit or miss, but sometimes you can find some value in them. Like some hidden gems. So I got 4 bags I want to go through and just kind of show a thrift haul. There are some items that I paid more than $1, but I did not spend more than $100. I spent $99.87. That's why I named this video $100. What can I get for $100? Because a lot of people just focus on the dollar items on these days, but I also like to focus on the other stuff because they'll also put out brand new stuff on Mondays as well. So I'm gonna get right into it and kind of just show some of the things that I picked up and hope you like it. This is everything I picked up on Dollar Day. First thing for $1, these are some women's silver jeans. So nothing crazy. Silver is kind of a so-so. Boot cut does better. These are the Avery Slim boots, but for $1, picked them up. They'll probably go for about anywhere from, I'm thinking 15 to 20. Next thing up is BDG women's jeans. They are this like wide, I don't know if they're considered straight or wide. I'm still learning jeans. I mainly kind of do shirts, but I'm dipping my toes in jeans because there's a lot of more money in jeans, especially when you can get it for $1. They're more likely to flip into that $20 mark, giving me more of that $15 to $17 profit. Next thing is Paige. Paige does all right. I think these might be skinny though. Skinny is just not really in. These are the Hoxton ankle, but Paige for $1 and the raw hem. This was not $1. This is Arctic Image, but what stood out was this just crazy kind of print on it. I don't know if it's not really Aztec, I don't think. But what was cracking me up though was it says Chicken Alaska. Then I had to Google what Chicken Alaska was, and I'll kind of put right here what it is. But I seen Chicken Alaska and I was like, that's funny. But I did pay $5.99 for it. Mainly got it because of the print. I could probably wait until that was on rotation for $1. So an item's got to go 5 weeks in store before it goes to Dollar Day. So, and Dollar Day is like this, really the second day of the color of the week. And then the rest of the week, it's half off. I don't know why it's not like the last day, but that's just what they do. And then after that, they pull everything off and it goes usually to the Goodwill bins. So I definitely like Dollar Day. Here is a this was for $1, Notre Dame lacrosse Under Armour. Notre Dame is one of those few schools that are actually sponsored by Under Armour. So, and I used to play lacrosse for Oklahoma State when it was a rec team, and we had to buy our own gear. It was, except the main jersey. That's the only thing they provided for us. Now they actually, I think, don't even have to buy a lot of stuff. Back then, we had different matching, or didn't even have matching helmets or anything. Like I had a black helmet, other teammates had white helmets, and now they actually have like a main helmet. And times have changed since I was at OSU and playing lacrosse to now. And they're also good now. When I played for them, we could barely win a game, and we would get crushed by like TCU and Memphis and OU. So, but that might be a story for a different time. So next thing, this is a Looney Tunes. It's from 2000. It's a women's just Tweety Bird shirt. Picked it up for $1. I actually asked another reseller because he does more vintage stuff. If he wanted it, he didn't. I was like, you know what, I'll take a risk for $1. Why not? This is a large Under Armour playoff polo. Does this one have embroidery? I don't really pick up a lot of Under Armour, but I do the playoffs here and there, especially if I'm gonna get it for $1. Some of the times I wait till I have enough and then I just do a large bundle. Another thing for $1, this is Adidas. It is a Tennessee Volunteers. I think it had Tennessee on the arm sleeve. I believe this is a women's, yeah. Tennessee. And I think Tennessee might be sponsored by Adidas. Well, most of the colleges are by Nike, or at least the ones I know. This is a 0 restriction. I don't pick up everything 0 restriction. The reason I picked this up is because it has a local golf course near me for Southern Hills. They host the PGA every so often. Pick that up for $5.99. Next thing is this Adidas. It's got a logo here, this paw print. Every time I tried to look it up, it wanted to say Mississippi Bulldogs, but their print is perfectly rounded. I think this might just be a local high school, but I might do some more research. I almost thought it was like Missouri State or something, so I'll do more research, but I picked it up for $1. Next thing, also for $1. This is, I don't really like white on this, but Columbia 2XL Oklahoma Sooners fishing shirt. These do all right for me. They're not big dollar, but 2XL, good size. Springs, you know, just in probably a couple months, so I'll do all right, I think. Here is a Columbia. It's a women's small. But what I got it for is because it is for breast cancer awareness. And for anyone that watches my videos, anytime I pick up charity shirts, I donate a portion to a charity. So last time I had a breast cancer awareness one, I asked which foundation I should try to donate to. Here are a couple of different options that eBay suggests. I would love to hear one that you might want to suggest as well. Anytime I can bring awareness to someone's cause by this, I think is a great thing. Here, this was, what did I think? I paid $1 for that. So I'm gonna donate, you know, of course, to charity. Next thing, I picked these up for $6.99. These are just some Lululemon pants, nothing crazy. One bag down. Next thing up, this is a Columbia Golf. This is a popular golf course, but not too popular. It is Shangri-La. It is, I think, around Miami, Oklahoma. Not Miami, Oklahoma. But nice little pattern. I do all right with Shangri-La. I do all right with them. I don't really like picking up polos that aren't, no, this is a Nike one. Scratch that. This is just a Nike OU. Nothing too crazy on it. It is kind of a little faded. I think did this one? No. This one was all right. What size is it? I can't tell. It might be like a 2XL. But Nike, dry fit, OU. Picked it up for $1. Here is a single stitch. It is for Aruba. Sometimes I try to just trade these for some vintage guys, see what they have. This is a single stitch, picked it up for $1. Sometimes I pick stuff up not with the purpose of me like selling it, but more for trade. Here is a Tiger Woods. It does have an embroidery for Bridley Wood Golf Club. Don't know what it is. I will end up looking it up though. It is the Tiger Woods Nike and just stripe. It does have the older logo. I didn't really pick, and I picked that up for $1. what was this? This is Outfitter Ridge, but this was a 3XL camo pants. And picked it up for $1. It's not the greatest brand, but for $1 and a bigger size, that's why I picked it up. Next thing, this was an LL Bean. It is a, picked it up for $1 though, but LL Bean, it is an XL tall, is why I picked it up. Here is a Y2K Nike Oklahoma State polo. Y2K Oklahoma State and OU polos, and even Tulsa, the ones I find around me, don't really sell for a whole lot. So I've learned, I made a mistake early on buying them at full price for $5.99 around me, and now I only pick it up if I can get it for $1, and that's it. If I can't get it for $1, unless it's on field. If it's on field, depending on the pattern, I'll pick it up. Next thing, they put them as for kids, but these are women's silver Suki mid capris. They're really small, but they priced it for kids, and it was only $3.99. Some blazer. And yes, they even marked down the blazers for $1. So it's cheaper than getting it this way than at the Goodwill bins. And this blazer was just in excellent condition, and it is a Ralph Lauren 100% wool. Does it say the size? Should say the size somewhere on here. No, I'm blind. Might be on the other side. Where is it? 47? Oh, but it is just kind of this gray with a light blue like plaid on it. The camera might not even pick it up, but Ralph Lauren, not the most desirable, but for $1, I'm trying it out. Another blazer for $1 is a Ralph Lauren. It is a brown plaid. Great condition on both of them. So how I look at it, if I can sell them for at least $21 plus, I calculated it out, it's like $23 plus shipping, depending on how much shipping, because anything over a pound, I do calculated shipping. But if it's just going to Texas, I'll end up making my $20 profit that I try to shoot for. So, and they get a great price on a blazer that looks good, and I make my $20 profit. I mean, I usually price it higher, but hey, you know what? Those are pretty good pickups, especially because I can price it in the lower end of the market because my buy cost is so low on it. Here is a Polo Ralph Lauren large. It is a knitted or a waffle knit hoodie. I did pay $5.99. They do not sell for a whole lot. Does not meet my normal metric, but I picked it up because I picked up so many dollar items. I guess I try to justify that somehow. Here is a Zegna. I love how bright this tie is. It is just a Zegna tie. But I love the colors on this. I did pay more than I like to pay for ties. I paid $2.99. Here's another blazer. This is a houndstooth. It is a Chap 100% silk, size 48L. So good size because it is the long, and then it having the houndstooth. I don't know if it'll pick up. Having the houndstooth, and for $1, and 100% silk. So once again, if I can make my $20 or more on it, I'm happy. Here is a Banana Republic luxury blend. It is a cotton or silk, cotton, and cashmere, brand new with tags. Picked it up for $1. Ralph Lauren X, so RLX. It does have an embroidery. I picked this up for $1. RLX just, it does not really do that well for me. Oh, it does have another embroidery. What does it say? Hospitality group. Ugh. Oh man, I don't know. This might sit for a while. I don't know. I might end up using this for a test or I've been trying to learn. I want to learn to like take this out and to remove these embroideries. So this, who knows? I might just keep it for a tester. Or sometimes I pick up dollar items with intentions to like reuse the buttons on a better model so it can match. Because sometimes it's just cheaper, and also to have something match is nice. This is not a good brand, but I forget how to even pronounce it. Antigona. Not that great of a brand. It's an OU striped 2XL heavy cologne. So I might wash it. I might soak it in vinegar first. If you do have clothes that have a bad smell, if you use hot water and some white vinegar, let it soak for like an hour or so, then wash it. Usually you can kind of deodorize that heavy cologne sometimes. I didn't even smell it in the store. I don't even know if this is worth $1. Don't even know. It's a Dallas Cowboys Nike hoodie. I'm just kidding for any Cowboys fans. But it is a Dallas Cowboys Nike hoodie, size XL kids, because it says 18-20. So youth, XL, Dallas Cowboys hoodie. Picked it up for $1. Here's a brand that I do okay with, but I'm not gonna pay a whole lot for. Was it Hunk, I think. I do all right with them. Nice fisherman shirt. So, picked it up for $1. It's kind of a nice peach pink color. I usually don't pick up a lot of quarter zips if the brand's like, eh. I mean, this is section 101 by Majestics. So, I mean, it's okay. It's a 2XL, but it's for, I believe, what is it? University of South Florida. Quarter zip for $1. Shows the Bulls thing on the back. So, nice little quarter zip. Here is an LL Bean, slightly fitted, XL tall, 100% linen shirt. Springtime is always a great time for linen shirts. Picked it up for $1. Here is a Grayson XL. It does have an embroidery for Cedar Ridge, which is a local golf course around me. But pretty plain, pretty basic. Picked it up for $1. Does it have a pocket? It does have a pocket. But Grayson. And there's that. There's usually a wolf somewhere on these. I don't know where this one is. But sometimes it's on the back, sometimes it's on the sleeves, and sometimes it's at the very bottom. But Grayson used to be like really good, but now you gotta have great prints now. All right, last bag. This one was not $1. This was $6.49. It is a Nike New England Patriots hoodie. They're going to be in the Super Bowl against the Seattle Seahawks. So if they win, this will still be hot. If they lose, a fan will still pick it up. You've always got to support your team, win or lose. Remember that. They're not my team, but also, who do you guys have in the Super Bowl? I'd love to know. I gotta say, I'm going Seahawks. Picked these up for $6.99. These are some Levi 541s, size 40-32. They are red corduroy. I don't know if they'll pick up that corduroy, but pick those up. Normally, I probably wouldn't pay this much for this, but I just, like, not even joking, I just sold this. Exact same thing. Same turtleneck, whatever it is called. I don't know exactly the name, all I know is like turtleneck. But Ariat, paid $5.99. I don't know what size I sold. I may have sold the same size, but this is an XL women's turtleneck. And since I just sold it, I was like, you know what, I'll pick it up. Because I know it sells. And last item is, and this does okay. Honestly, they don't do as good as they used to either. But for $5.99, I picked up this Eddie Bauer First Ascent. I should only probably pay more, like, this is more probably $1 a day or even half off day price. But for $5.99, I don't know. I need to probably stop picking them up for $5.99. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Would you pick up Eddie Bauer First Ascent quarter zips for $5.99? Or are you going more towards $3 or $1 or not at all? But it's a nice color. I've actually never picked up this brown. I always pick up black or gray or blue. All right, so that is everything I picked up on $1 day at Goodwill. I know there's several items that were not $1, but like I said, I like to kind of scope both fields. That's everything I picked up for $100. So good luck out there. Let's see what you can find for under $100 or spend more. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below maybe one of your favorite items, or do you have a Goodwill Dollar Day around you? So if you want to catch more content like this, please subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye.